students eat their homework? Because the teacher said it was a piece of cake. Today I'll teach you how to make something even better than doing your homework, a cake. So are you wanting to bake a cake to impress someone, or for your mom's birthday, or just because you want something delicious to eat? Listen to these instructions and you'll be good to go. First, there are some great tips to baking the best cakes. Like always, make sure you preheat the oven before you start baking the cake. You could look at dunescakes.com if you need some helpful tips like this one. You'll need to start getting out all your ingredients like eggs, vegetable oil, and water, and a box of cake mix. At Walmart, you can get a box of cake mix for about a dollar according to Walmart.com. You'll also need to get a medium-sized bowl, measuring cups, and spoons. To add a little flair, you can add some food dye. Now that you have everything you need, crack an egg and start getting cooking. Make sure you put the right amount of vegetable oil and water in. Empty the battered cake mix in the medium-sized bowl. Once all the ingredients are in the bowl, start to stir them. After a while, you will have a smooth-looking cake batter. A little tip is to add a cup of pudding to make sure the cake is extra moist. At least that's what my grandma used to always say. Now that it's all mixed, pour the batter into a pan after you spray it with non-stick spray. I normally use pan, but any kind works. Next, we have to bake the cake. The oven should now be preheated and ready for the cake to be put in. Set your timer a little before the box says, just to be safe and not overcook the cake. Once the timer goes off and you think the cake is ready to come out, grab some oven mitts and take that cake out. My mom says to let it cool for about 10 minutes before you put the icing on. Doesn't melt, so the icing doesn't melt all over the cake. Spread the icing nicely and evenly. Maybe add some sprinkles and writing to put some of your personality into it. Finally, you now have the best cake. I taught you what ingredients you need and the supplies you should gather. I told you how to mix the batter together and the importance of icing the cake. So next time you miss your grandma's birthday, make a cake that'll knock her socks off.